I am Christina Sudter, and this is the Real Estate Breakthrough Show, where we talk about the reality of real estate, the mindset you need in order to face the reality of what it is, and tips and tricks to get you moving forward in investing. I am your host, Christina Sudter.
Homes are good. They're very important. But right now, we're designing our communities. So the homes are off to one side, the commercial's off to one side, the industrial's off to one side. Everything's segmented and fragmented. And people live in a box, they get in a box to drive to another box to work. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to think outside the box. So we are, when I first started this, I started assembling technologies, right? Because I'm a tech guy, right? I do sensors, I do data, I've done all kinds of stuff like that. So it was, okay, power, it was water, it was sewer, it was all these sorts of things. And I was almost ready to stop there. And then I realized I've missed the whole point. And I think you're bringing this around. This has to be a human. People have to live there. Mm-hmm. And what we're really missing isn't just, affordability. Affordability is missing, but that isn't what everything we're missing. Mm-hmm. We're missing community. We're missing connectedness. Mm-hmm. We're missing health. We're missing a whole bunch of things that really could be encouraged by a good community design, but really aren't there now. Mm-hmm. And so now we have all these systems that have to interact with each other. I mean, the food has to interact with the waste and the recycling, and the waste and recycling have to interact with the power, and the connectedness has to interact with nature, because we're so divorced from nature. Right now, we go and we build a neighborhood, and what is the first thing they do? They tear down all the trees. Mm-hmm. Every single tree. And if it had a beautiful little hill, whatever, forget that. Let's flatten the whole thing out. So now we have this whole flat dirt area. We go build a bunch of houses, and then we plant a few scraggly trees and some grass, and we call that a neighborhood. Right. And we don't want to do that, right? We know, for example, that a neighborhood is 10 degrees cooler when you have shade.
Right.
So don't tear down the shade. Leave it there, build inside it, nest your homes. Don't, just wholesale destroy everything. It's a little bit cheaper. It's a little bit faster to do that, but only if your result that you intend is a box with nothing around it. So if you want to have a place that's embedded in nature, then you need to leave nature there. It's cheaper and faster to actually leave it there. So I know I'm kind of going over the
3D
place,
printing allows you to do that, right? So I have a previous show for my listeners. I have a previous show on hempcrete and how it can be used. So you can go look that up. But I think when you talk about the capacity to do 3D printing with the hemp concrete, that it allows you to work within the lines of nature. Because again, you're starting from an opposite point of view. And I think that is part of what's so valuable to me about this, is the start from the opposite point of view. We're not just building a bunch of homes to then build a community around the homes. We actually are inviting a bunch of humans to involve themselves in a community.
Yes.
Right? And then when you do that, you go, well, then how do we build from there? Right? And then the hempcrete allows you to do that personalization or that individualization of the homes inside of the existing environment.